what I was trying to do.
Good morning. We're currently getting ready. I'm saying good morning to you too. Mike's just over there. We're just getting ready to go on a trail run. We're a bit late this morning. It's about 10 to 10. But you know, this whole day is just for running and getting outside. So we camped last night and it was really heavily raining and windy. Kind of similar to how it was last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really hailing. So we were supposed to go canyoning today, but just how wet it is, and it's looking like very grey again. We thought it wasn't going to be a good idea because canyons aren't the best place to be in when it's very wet. So we decided to do kind of like a last minute trail run. So we went to the cafe this morning. I had some banana bread because we didn't want to cook. So it was just one of those mornings. We went to go and get a coffee and just a bit of breakfast and figure out kind of what we were doing for the day because plans changed pretty quickly. And that's the thing with the outdoors. You just never know what's going to happen. And so we found this route. We're in this place called Blackheath. It's just another part of the Blue Mountains. Yeah, out and back route and see what it's all about. I keep putting this jacket on, this running vest, without putting all of my stuff inside. So I have my GoPro. I always put that in the front because it's just easy to get to. Banana, which tends to get crushed, so it turns into mashed banana. This is a bar which someone on the trail track actually gave to me who was doing a hike, and he had so many of these, he was shipping these off to me. So I got this just in case, emergency resources, and always tend to bring headphones. I've gotten to that point where I don't really like using them anymore because I like to be in nature, and just putting headphones in ruins it for me sometimes, but they're nice to have just in case. So I also actually put those in the front, which I'll do after. And then got a power bank, and then because it looks like it's going to rain, the thing with being in the mountains, we don't have lots of signal, so it's quite hard to tell sometimes what the weather's going to be like and kind of predict. So I'm going to bring my rain jacket. I'm trying to decide whether it's worth putting it on now, but right now I might just put it inside. Always good to have a little bit extra just in case, because in the mountains you just never know. And then I'm going to put on my cap because I find it really helps to keep the head warm when running, which is why I tend to always wear a cap. Also, this is called camping hair. That's what I tend to bring. And then I've got these amazing filtered, I don't think I've ever showed you guys these before, but it's these filtered flask. It filters out a lot of the nasty stuff, so it makes it drinkable water for you. Normally with these running vests they just come with a normal flask, and what I did in the UK is use those water purifying tablets, but these flasks are really good, so I've been using those a lot. Mike, are you cold? Mike is going to use my my trail running poles today. It's chilly. It's definitely getting cold. You're cold, aren't you? And you're normally the warm one. Yeah, so because of Mike's torn meniscus, this is kind of why I'm like, we don't know how far we're going to go. So sometimes Mike turns back before me and I carry on a bit. So we don't really know, but that's kind of the aim. So we've got Mike's running vest. What have you got in here? Toilet roll.
That's the loo ticket.
Good idea. You just never know, and you don't want to be caught out on the trail with no loo roll because you can't really use leaves here because you don't actually know what's been on them. Yeah, I did. I used it once and now I'm like, oh no, I really shouldn't have done that. Anyway, it's definitely gonna rain. Look at this.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I'm contemplating what type of jacket I bring. If I can bring my puffer jacket.
This grey cloud is heading towards us. And I have a feeling, which direction are we going in? Is it this way?
I don't actually know.
No, so new track, so we've got to figure all of this out. life on top of Mount Everest. This was supposed to be our turning. It seems like it's turned into a... Is that a bush turkey? It just ran across there. Look at this. All of this is closed. Closed due to landslides. Yeah, see, this is the problem that we have, guys. Tracks here are so amazing, but because of all the floods that they've had, some can just be shut and you just don't actually know until you get there.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to go along there and across down there, but
okay, I know how
doesn't
to get
seem like we can get there.
I think if we go back to where we were,
Yeah.
we run around the front.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lyrebird.
Oh, it's called a lyrebird.
Yeah.
Oh. Why is it called a lyrebird? Because it mimics the birds.
It mimics sounds.
Yeah.
So they can do babies, birds, and they sound
Crazy.
they sound exactly like it. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, there's humans. So that means we can get around. Oh. No one saw. Yeah. Okay. We're back on track. It went from slightly raining to now sunshine.
This comes in for what's called Evans Lookout, which is where I think we're going.
So about an hour and a bit in now, and halfway. So we could probably do this in about 2 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, this is just a very slow, easy run because I know that Mike's half a man down. So yeah, just having a nice and easy one. I've got this one, this protein bar. It's the only snack I have because I ate my banana pretty early on. What do you think of the route so far?
It's really good.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like it.
So this is a circular route in the Blue Mountains.
I like chocolate.
It has chocolate in there. That's what he's been picking out. Oh my gosh, yes please.
Want some?
Ooh,
You don't like it?
it tastes like seed chocolate. You know when you put something next to something else and when you eat it, it tastes like the other thing as well?
Yeah.
Mike was just hinting to me that I have a whole load of chocolate in my mouth. Tastes like bird mix. So we've got about 1k left and I think it's all uphill. Trying to look out for a clean top. So it took us about 2 hours 20 to do 13 and a bit k. It was very slow, very easy, sightseeing kind of one. Your meniscus started to feel it towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah, my meniscus started to feel it towards the end, so it turned into more of a walk and shuffle run, and then just hope Loz doesn't get too far in front of me because all I can do is walk.
I didn't.
But she was nice and she went slow for me.
So it was 13 and a bit k.
That's pretty good.
Almost 500 meters. It was like 486 meters of elevation. So I don't actually know what we're doing for the rest of the day. All I'm craving right now is coffee.
Yep, so we're going to head to the coffee shop.
Mike isn't even having coffee at the moment.
No.
He's having decaf.
No, yeah, I'm taking a break from the coffee. But
I only do that when I'm sick.
I'm not taking a break from the pastries, so that's what I'm going to go get.
Are you?
Yeah.
I haven't done the rehab for the ITB band for like 2 days, maybe. Yeah, about 2 days. I really start to feel it tight. It's so tight right now. And then it starts to niggle and run. So it's something that I have to do every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably why you're feeling a bit more too.
Well, this is the first week I've missed it in a while.
Yeah, it's a whole week.
Yeah.
It was a whole week.
Yeah,
I missed a few days. I actually did a bit yesterday, but it gets tight so quickly when you're doing more and more training, more running and things. I know it's super noisy in the background, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. But yeah, when you're doing a lot more running or a lot more training, your body feels it a lot more. So much more important to get in the rehab and the stretching and things like that. And I definitely have been neglecting it a bit, which is why I've been feeling it today.
Yeah.
It's actually a bit sore right now, and that's how you know. But you know, lessons learned. I'm really dying to get this soaking wet top off.
Yeah.
You know when you're so wet and then the wind comes and you feel it like 100 times colder.
Yeah, and those packs there, they are just a magnet for sweat patches. So when you
Of
take it
course,
off, when you take it
they
off, the
are.
wind hits harder. It's not.
I
just
know, it's like you're nice and
Yeah.
cozy in your pack and take it off and
Yeah.
you're exposed. So I actually feel dripping right now. So I'm gonna put some clean clothes on. And then we're gonna go to the coffee shop again. I'm just gonna get a coffee. I don't actually feel like a pastry.
Oh, you just
He's
hold
the
on.
pastry man.
Yeah.
You're the big bad influence. I'll probably have an apple or a
I
carrot.
like my croissants. What can I say?
Oh yes, please.
Get yourself a lover who picks out your wardrobe for you after the trail running.
I also didn't tell you guys that at the start of the run, I was desperate for the toilet, as per usual. And yeah, it was like the beginning of the track, wasn't it? I was like, Mike, is it safe to go for a pee? And I was like, yeah. I pulled down my pants, and this man just stared right into my eyeballs as I was pulling down my pants, and I swear he saw all of my bits.
I was preoccupied.
Just looking at me like this.
Yeah.
So embarrassing. I was waiting for the day for that to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be when I had company and I had Lookout who wasn't actually looking out. But yeah, embarrassing moment. This is called getting changed in the car park. We have a beach towel and Mike was passing me through my stuff. That was actually quite cozy. We have a happy Mike now.
I got me a bowl full of sugar.
Yum. Because Mike's off of the coffee, well, both of us actually have started to have more hot chocolate, so now we tend to go on hot chocolate dates rather than coffee dates.
Yeah, so about the hot chucky date now.
Hot chocolate.
See, that's an Aussie, look at this Aussie trucky.
Yeah, so they tend to shorten a lot of words here. Hot chocolate, it's chocky. And I've got myself, Mike actually got me into all of these. Well, one of them is the cappuccino.
Yeah.
I think that was purely because they used to put chocolate on top.
Yes,
but when
it was.
But when you go to the UK, sometimes they don't, or a lot of the time they don't.
I noticed that.
Did
I
you?
think I complained to you about that. I was like, I might as well order a latte.
Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of cappuccinos in the UK. But anyway, we're happy now. We have our drinks, and I think we're going to find a place for us to camp tonight.
Correct, yep.
So we're going to do a bit of a drive to see where we can find. Thank you. This is what some of the rocks have done to the tent pegs. Home sweet home. See guys, you can tell by this just how much it rained last night. It was pretty hammering. It was one of those nights, and I feel like every time we go camping recently, we always seem to get the worst weather.
Yeah.
Like last time we camped, not that long ago, it was absolutely hammering all nights. I think we were there for about 2 nights.
Yeah,
I think it was definitely a good call not going canyoning today, because along the trail that we did, there was quite a few streams. And it seemed like it was pretty pumping out water, wasn't it?
Can you even just tell by here?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
All this water just sitting there.
I was ready to just like
I know.
go.
Yeah,
like,
and that's
I
what
want to go canyoning.
Yeah,
Let's go canyoning.
that's what I was saying to you. It kept me up all last night, and I was just sitting there thinking, I don't think canyoning's a good idea. You have to go when it's certain weathers, because the last thing you want to do is getting stuck in a canyon.
Yes.
Where it's pumping water and you get in so much trouble.
You don't get stuck, you just die. Because you can't get out.
There we go. Mike's a little bit more blunt than me, but yes.
Sorry guys.
Sometimes you've got to listen to your gut instinct and always, not always, but most of the time in these circumstances, go for the safe option, and that's what we did.
I find most time your gut instinct is
It's
right.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just setting up camp. We found a little spot. We were driving around for quite a while, but because it's bank holiday, do you count it as a bank holiday because it's on a Tuesday?
It's not a bank holiday. It's our. Sorry, it's not a bank holiday. It's Anzac Day, which is our World War I or II.
We're testing your knowledge here.
Like remembrance.
Yeah.
And it's mainly focused on how we stormed the beaches of Gallipoli. Yeah.
So everyone's off because everyone gets that day off. So all of the camping grounds that we were planning to go to absolutely rammed. So we've actually been at this spot before, but with the camper van. But this time we've come with a tent.
Yeah. Yep.
Our little tent. I'm actually really enjoying it. It takes seconds to put up.
You
didn't like it at the start because it was very cramped and it's very different.
That's because we tried to cook dinner in there as well, and
No,
all
we
that.
didn't
Yeah,
cook
we
dinner.
did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we do. We
It was
brought all our dinner in.
It was torrential rain outside and we cooked outside and we just saw it coming. So we ran for the tent and we had to eat in the tent.
And we had all our bags in there. We had everything you could possibly think of in there. So I was a bit cramped because my legs don't cross. When you sit down, like they don't cross, you know, when you sit like that. I need to be stretched out. You got me little tights on.
Anyway, we're gonna finish off. We're gonna cook dinner now.
Yeah.
Absolutely starving. We haven't eaten much today. We picked up a few things from Woolworths, stuffed pasta and stuff. Are you gonna have that for dinner? You
I'll
don't
have some of
fancy?
it.
Yeah.
There's nothing really else we got, so
No.
that's what we got.
That's what we're gonna cook. Comfortable.
It looks it.
Yeah, once you've pumped it up, it's good to like lay on it and test it out. And I actually think it's slightly hard.
You know what I love about yours? It doesn't take much air to make it comfortable.
No.
Like look how thick it is compared to
But this is actually
my one.
quite hard. It depends how hard you like it. I like it quite squishy.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like our heads are on the downhill slope there?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
We're gonna have to alter sleeping
Okay.
to this way. Oh, I am so hungry. It's 5:30 right now. Can you even see me in this tent?
Yeah.
This tent is the most amazing thing that I've ever bought. I had no idea about camping equipment whatsoever, but I did so much research into something that was lightweight and easy to set up. But also, I knew that I was going to go camping. Didn't have anyone to really go with, but I knew that if people did come with me, I wanted a two-man tent, which is why I bought two. Also, when you go camping on your own, I like to bring all of my stuff inside, which is why it was good to have that extra room. But this tent is so easy to pack away and lightweight. It's really good for camping if you have a car, but also when you're hiking you have to carry all of your stuff. So Mike was actually saying that his sleeping mat is a Sea to Summit one. It's your dad's though, isn't it?
It is my dad's, yes.
You kind of share it. His one is really bulky. This Thermarest here, also something that I got because Mike likes to you did a lot of camping, but I did a lot of hiking with all my stuff, which is why everything had to be, you know, really compactable and super lightweight and easy to set up. I've set this tent up in the middle of a storm and, you know, it's been so good. I'm so happy with it. And this Thermarest, it took me forever to find. It's one of the women's ones. I don't know the difference between the men's and the women's.
It's the shape.
Is it the shape? Yeah. Well, it's really good and super warm. It kind of depends on what you're looking to do. But if you're hiking and you want to camp, I definitely recommend getting the good stuff that's going to be lightweight because you don't want to be carrying all this bulky gear and it makes life so much harder to pack things away. So yeah, doing a bit of research can really help. But at the moment, we're gonna go. We're gonna set all of our bed up in here and everything, put our stuff in, but it's kind of crazy because it's 5:30 and it's getting so dark already. It feels so strange.
Yeah.
It gets to 5:30 and the sun's going down.
Click all.
First up is Angus beef, and then the second patch we're gonna make is 4 cheese. Oh, I need a fork. I just feel like I'm being eaten by mozzies at the moment. But you know when you just feel stuff bite you and you don't know what it is?
I think that's in your head.
No, it's not.
Nothing's bitten me.
I generally feel like something is biting my boob.
Oh, thank you.
The invisible man. How good is it?
Pretty good.
This is so good for camping, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Quick and easy.
Yeah. Guys, you can see how dark it is now. We have to use our little phone torches to be able to see anything.
It's only 6 o'clock.
I know. Look at this.
Makes you want to go to bed.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Camping makes you want to go to bed so early. Mike and I were just saying... I'm going to have to steal your torch.
Okay.
Mike and I were just saying how water conscious you are when you're living off of kind of water bottles and water tanks. Because you don't actually realise how much water you use until you live like that. So we have our little bottles down there, which we can't really see anymore. They go down there. And yeah, it's kind of crazy how much you use and you don't even realise it.
Yeah.
This is our light. It's a little bit dark in here. Oh, now I'm being blinded. It's really nice and peaceful. No people around. We're in the middle of the bush. Belly's full of pasta.
And milk.
And milk.
Tomorrow's gonna stink in here.
That'll be from you. And now it's actually 7:15 and I'm definitely ready for bed. I hope you guys have a good week and I'll see you soon. Bye.